I grew up in a house where love came with conditions. My parents believed control was the same thing as protection. They decided what I wore, who I talked to, what I liked, and even how loudly I was allowed to laugh. Every choice I made was questioned. Every mistake became proof that I couldn't be trusted. They said it was for my own good, but it felt like living inside a cage with invisible bars. Rules changed depending on their mood. One day I was praised for being quiet and obedient. The next, I was scolded for not speaking up enough. I learned to read the room before I spoke, to measure every word, to shrink myself so I wouldn't cause trouble. Silence became safer than honesty. When I tried to explain how overwhelmed I felt, they told me I was dramatic or ungrateful. When I cried, they said I was weak. When I succeeded at something, they took credit. When I failed, they reminded me that I would never survive without them. Outside the house, I pretended everything was fine. Inside, I felt like I was constantly bracing for impact, waiting for criticism, punishment, or disappointment. I started believing their voices more than my own. I started thinking control was normal. That fear was just part of family. But slowly, something in me refused to disappear. It was small at first, writing thoughts in a notebook I hid under my mattress, imagining a future where my choices were mine. Then it grew into quiet resistance, trusting my instincts, recognizing that love shouldn't feel like walking on glass. I began to understand that control is not care and fear is not respect. I didn't escape all at once. Healing wasn't loud or dramatic. It was patient. It was learning to say, I don't deserve this, even when my voice shook. It was choosing little by little to believe that I was not broken, just hurt. I am still unlearning their rules. I am still discovering who I am without their shadows over me. But for the first time, I know this much is true. I was never the problem. I was just a child trying to breathe in a place that wouldn't let me.